Okay, recording. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I am playing Doki Doki, Literature Club. Not sure how to pronounce it, but apparently it's classified as horror. And as soon as I loaded up the game, I got a concerning message saying that all characters are over the age of 18. Which means if I do make this into a video, probably have to make some blurring to do. Anyways, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review the detailed content warning, which contains spoilers? Nah. Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. Nah, I don't want spoilers. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agreed that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. What did I get myself into? This is not type of game that... What? It looks so wholesome. What did I get myself into? um... Text speed... English... Am I going to get banned on Twitch? I might not have a Twitch account after this, after all the warnings I just had. Oh my god. Audio, text, skip options. There's literally no other settings. So maybe it won't get too bad. So all the characters are 18 plus. I did get that warning, which is extremely concerning. Enter your name. Slender. I'm Slender. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Saori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kinda works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Saori catch up to me. I've overslept again. But I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Slender. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Saori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Slender, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Saori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills for college. Rude. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET? What's a NEET? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me worry. Don't make me keep worrying about you. So this game is about reading? And I can't read, apparently. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So this game is literally just reading. So far I'm not even playing, I'm reading. This ain't even a game, it's a book. With pictures, it's a picture book. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sorori? Sorori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Or that you could come to my club. Sorori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. What is your club? If it's like... I'm trying to think of a club that I actually would not go to. Sports club? Yeah, I won't go to a sports club. And meanie. Sorori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, yeah, I probably won't go to that either. I'm literally over here saying, oh, I can't read, I'm bad at reading, this is a reading game. Oh... You know, I probably should have figured out it was a literature club based off the game's name is Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm not smart. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sorori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. This game's a book. It's not a game. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. This game is X Simulator. I'm pressing X. That's all I'm doing. I press X, I go next. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sorori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Why is the game so silent now? I can hear my own thoughts. I'm reading my thoughts. Of my character. I'm reading my character's thoughts while I'm hearing my own thoughts out. Whatever. Sorori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh boy. Oh, hey, there's the music. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Girl 1. Wow, your parents must hate you for calling you Girl 1. Is your sister Girl 2? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorori always says nice things about you. Oh, Girl 2. Wow, seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Sphere, there we go. Ah, Slender, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. You must be the president. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Is this a dating sim? thought it was a horror game. What are you looking at? If you want something to say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Saori. This is a dating game. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Saori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Saori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I'm here for the cupcakes. And sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? I know Monica? That's right. It's great to see you again, Slender. Who's you? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Ah, yeah, we're great friends. We've been in one classroom together. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Slender. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. There's like 50 chairs in there. You made room? There's like 4 of you. 50 chairs? 4 people? I think there's plenty of space for me. Are you calling me fat? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Tea? This is a book game. I was kinda expecting a horror game. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I think it's more than a few. As Saori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Saori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Sorry about that small break. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. This game is press X and later. I should have looked at the reviews. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Saori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Saori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Sorry, my nose is getting stuffy. It's 'tis the season, I guess. Is there like anything I can do? This isn't a game, it's a book. I'm reading to you guys. That's all I'm doing, I'm reading. I thought you technically did, Saori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know? You know you, dummy? You know you. I know me. You know you. I know me. Yeah. Alright. I give up Natsuki real logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No. I don't read. I can't read. I literally am blind. Can't read at all. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Girl person from like the beginning, like, hey, literature club, come, now. And I'm here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by sorority. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sorority seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. But make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club... I knew you were the president! As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. It's a reading game. Which makes sense, the game's called Literature Club. Hey, where's like the blood, the violence? Where's all that stuff? Like, this game's rated M for mature and like... kinda disappointed. Not horror. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Once again, sorry about that. Stuffy nose. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and watch something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. So Yuri's silent, Monica's president, sorority is friend. What's the feisty one? Cupcake Girl. I'm just gonna call her Cupcake Girl until yeah. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more. How long is this game? I'm looking it up. I don't want spoilers. 4 hours? I could technically beat this game in one playthrough? Is that what you're telling me? I'll see. But make school events like the oh, I already read that. I'm confident that... Man, I can't read. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it, Natsuki. She looks like a cupcake. At least they all kind of have, like, on normal hair. Everyone, something agrees. I ain't gonna try. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of the word about literature. So, Slender, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. So, my character in game is like fully anime. Why is there a chair in the closet? Has the background have been changing this entire time I've been reading? I haven't really been focusing on anything else besides the pink bubble. Natsuki's head suddenly perks. Oh, she likes anime. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She either likes anime or doesn't think manga is anime. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. She doesn't have a teacup. What teacup? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I can't read! And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of their own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Horror? Am I getting to the horror section of the game? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been... No. At this rate, Yuri I think my brain's shutting off. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal. Horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Am I getting to the creepy part of the game? They're like suddenly talking about horror. We're going to do a demon ritual, aren't we? Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Just calling her out right in front of the new member, Monica. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it that! Give back that! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. This isn't a game. I'm pressing X. This is a book. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I regret playing this game. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I'm technically not a member. Am I a member? I was kind of forced here. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I'm not a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right, Slender? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. They all look mad at me, or disappointed. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. What does dejected mean? Yuri has purple eyes and purple hair. Natsuki has pink eyes, pink hair. But Monica and Sorori have different eyes, different hairs. Yes, I'm just now realizing this. Like I said, my main focus has been the pink bubble on the bottom of the screen this entire time. I literally have not been looking anywhere else. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Slender. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? This ain't a game. So it's literally 4 hours of reading so far. Or, how long have I been recording? As of right now, it's been 30 minutes of reading, non-stop reading. I haven't got to a game yet. I don't know if I'm gonna make this into a video. We'll find out soon. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Slender, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Slender, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! It's not nighttime. I was like, a mugger is gonna jump out and like, bam, 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 bam. Give me your money. Bam, bam, bam. I'm still waiting for the horror part of this game. There's no horror. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sawari, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. This is a dating sim. Ain't horror, where's the blood? I looked at the rating. It said blood stuff. It gave me a warning about depression, anxiety. It said all these girls are 18 plus, or over 18, or all the characters are over 18, I should say. Well, I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my success, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Can I at least write it? Can I do something? Oh, wait, I actually can. Pick words you— Oh, I can actually play a game! It's finally gaming time. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Fickle. I don't know what fickle is, but fickle. Is there no Monica? Or is that Monica with the— No, that's Sorority. So why can't I do Monica? I don't know what fickle is. I'm just— Oh, okay, I guess I'm with Yuri now. Okay, What's fickle? Kinda worried look. Okay, I got on. Your side. Hurt. Oh, okay, that's sorry. Okay, I want to get. I have one of. Okay, Natsuki would like love. I lied, Sorori does. I was going to try to get like one of each. Massacre. Yep. I think I might go with Yuri. I like purple. Hopeless. The words I'm choosing doesn't really seem like Sorori. Fantasy? Oh, there's Natsuki. Scars. Sorori is darker than I thought. Dark. Shit. What? Kawaii! Ooh, graveyard. Grave. I'm accidentally going with Sorori. I'm trying to go for Yuri. Puppy! Oh, Natsuki, of course, yeah. Death. What is up with Sorori? Oh my god. Poof! Variants. I gotta choose the words I don't know, like, meager. Yeah. I know all of these words. Ooh, I got a trophy. Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop. Uncontrollable. Yeah, Yuri, let's go. Fireworks, unstrained. Depression, ooh. Okay, so Sorori is like hide and stuff. So if I click suicide, it's gonna happen with Sorori. Or Yuri. I literally don't know these characters. Ooh. Bed. I like bed. So does Sorori. Frightening. Yeah. Oh. God, she was like... none of these would work with Yuri. Daydream, anger... Clumsy, prayer, cute, special? Okay, I think I'm going with Sorori. Not Yuri. Hi, Monica. Hi again, Slender. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Hey, at least I played a game. Now it's back to reading some later. Oh boy. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Slender. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Ooh, I'm curious what I wrote about my poem because I chose like a bunch of random words that don't go together. Pretty sure puppies. Oh no, am I gonna kill the dog? Oh no, did I just kill a dog? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club. She does like anime. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Okay, so she doesn't hate it. Swiftly defeated. I probably should have gone with Natsuki because my character likes anime. In all fairness, I didn't realize she liked anime. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Slender always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. I didn't really give it my best, I just chose random words. Kind of. He helps me with busy work without even asking me. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. We just met like a day ago, Yuri. How come? You and Slender can be good friends too. Uh, um... Sorori? Hmm? As usual, Sorori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. You know. Wait, Sorori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. It's a gun! And then I'm going like... I don't want to say what I was thinking because that's actually kind of bad than what I was thinking. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. No! I didn't want a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? This isn't a horror game! I'm disappointed. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I instantly, not trying, take the book. Cute. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I read 1 word per year. I look forward to hearing what you think. See you in like 50 years. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sorori and Monica are having a shared conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Read the book that you just got. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sorori's conversation with Monica. It was fun playing that like 2% of a game, or 1% of a game. It's 99% reading. And even then it wasn't really playing, I just clicked words. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sorori's taking this really seriously? I swear to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? It did a trick with me. What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Eski would love to do that. You're right. Eski makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sorori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Like me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sorori can fit her mind to things and make them come to life. Suppose that's why I end up letting her get in on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my god, you are way too close. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sorori's face filling my vision. She's kind of blurry when she's close. Does my character need glasses? Do I need glasses? I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sorori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not really convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sorori, it's written all over you. Sorori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sorori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Her hair bow or neck bow? Is that a bow? I wouldn't really consider that a bow. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Is there? I don't see a toothpaste stain. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Yeah, they're friends. You can 100% tell they're friends. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sorori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hi. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. It's stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess? Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sorori's blazer button up like that? This is a dating game. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sorori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. So, you had me button up just to unbutton it? That's kinda annoying. I just spent like a good solid 2 minutes staring right at your giant head just for you to tell me, no. Why is your head so big? Phew. That's so much better. Sorori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it on button, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it on button. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Doing it again, sorry. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Hi, Monica. Kinda forgot there's other people in this game. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Oh, I'm curious what I wrote. Yay! Slender, I can't wait to read yours. Me too, actually. Yeah, same. I failed to sound not trying, but Sorori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I did. I don't remember what I wrote, but I did. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Me, Monica, Sorori, Yuri, Natsuki. There's 5 of us unless Monica doesn't count. So, can I share my poem with a window? If you count Monica, if you don't count, then crap. Oh, maybe that's why I couldn't. Oh, maybe that's why I couldn't have her in the poem. I can't wait. Sorori and Monica and not try and pull out their poems. Sorori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in conversation notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, who liked my poem when I was writing it? I can't remember who was dancing around. I had Yuri and Sorori. About, like, the same happiness? Natsuki danced, like, once, maybe twice. Oh, I'm gonna try Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Can I read my poem? I'm curious what I wrote. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes and more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri birds her bird. Yuri birds her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two work together. I did choose like a bunch of random topics. I have zero clue what my poem is about, like, at all. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. This key can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read cursive. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must. Why is bathing by. What? Huh? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That was actually kind of challenging. I'm really surprised I was able to read that, because to me, cursive just looks like a bunch of lines. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Can you hear me? I'm not saying your handwriting's bad, but I just can't read cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Can you hear me? Oh, maybe I should stop streaming and read this myself. Well, I just don't read script really often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. What was the poem about? Like, light, darkness. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Slender. Really? Must have totally missed the point. I was just focused on reading, nevertheless, getting the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh my god, I had to go through all four? Ah! 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 How long have I been playing this game now? 53 minutes.